Welcome back to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in and watch our videos, as well as for your overwhelming support for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I'm truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. While we shuffle the cards, let's touch upon some key moments in the world of astrology that may help guide you to bigger and better opportunities in your life. All right. So, first off, on July 2nd, we have the planet Neptune going retrograde in Pisces. And also Mercury enters Leo. This is a key reminder to remove those blindfolds and keep things real. There's plenty of time and energy to enjoy your summer months, guys. But keep your eyes open for those red flags. You may be presented with some bold and creative ideas during this time. Now is the time for you guys to take center stage. However, be cautious of adding any dramatic flair, as there is a time and place for everything. All right? Then on July 5th, there is a new moon in Cancer. This provides an excellent opportunity to start creative projects, find some happiness and peace in your home base. Then on July 11th, Venus enters Leo. Throughout this period, life, romance, friendships, just connections in general are entering a very bold time, okay? Keep tempers in check, as this could lead to a bit of some unwelcome drama. Then, on July 20th, Mars enters Gemini. This period allows you to view difficulties in your life from all angles and come up with some positive solutions. This is a great reminder not to overthink, as sometimes that can delay a bit of the positive momentum that could be occurring for you. Then on July 25th, the planet Mercury enters Virgo. This is a period to remain as level-headed as possible. And don't allow those inner thoughts to take over, all right? And then finally, on July 26, Chiron goes retrograde into Aries. Choose your battles wisely, my friends. And they're sharing with me the phrase, know when to hold them. So I have to tell you a couple of things here. As I was conducting your meditation just a little while ago, the song Holiday by Cyndi Lauper. I think it's, no, it might be Madonna. Okay, so it's one of them. But it kept playing over and over in my head, okay? And the message they were wanting to convey is, you guys need a holiday. And in saying that, these cards have popped up, all right? Play, may you seek out fun and connection and relax. New moon in Cancer. So there's a new chapter of your life that is wanting to begin. All right, that is what they're sharing with me. But in order for this new chapter to begin, you have to reset yourself. All right, and oftentimes the best ideas come when your mind has come down from the day-to-day, from the hectic nature of everything. Okay, they're really urging you guys to take some time to do this, okay? You have a very new and exciting chapter ahead, okay? They're showing me two paths right now, okay? Two paths. Right now, you're in desperate need to let go of something that no longer serves you, all right? That is really weighing on you, all right? You are a very resilient individual, okay? You've weathered some storms. You've been through a lot, all right? And you are yearning for better days, without question. You've been going through this. So what they're showing me is an individual who is basically going from task to task, okay? And just not stopping. It's like robot mode. It's like you have blinders on and you do the same routine every day because that's what needs to be done. You get things done etc. And you're really wanting things to be different, okay? You're having a difficult time in your life also with an individual that perhaps, I guess the best way to say it is they stepped out in some way, whether there was some indiscretion on their part. For some, it looks to be just like a little small lies. But unfortunately, you're seeing a bit of a pattern, not understanding why they choose to go this route instead of being honest. They're also showing me a different level of dishonesty. And you've just kind of been, they're showing me the words forgiving and trying to forget. However, that's not really working for you, or that's not going to really work for you long term. Okay, that's a very short-term solution. You're going to have to come down here and relax, and not only give yourself the time and attention you need to reset, but you have to make some decisions. All right? You really, in order for you to move on, okay, to this next phase in your life, some uncomfortable and difficult conversations are having to come about, okay? And you can choose to forgive, like some of those, like I mentioned, some of those indiscretions are small, but yet frustrating. And the concern is that there is, some lying taking place and not understanding why it's happening. I see some of you taking a very bold step. Okay, and it's showing me two individuals coming face to face, having a very serious conversation. Others of you perhaps seeking some mediation, professional help type, okay, in order to help you get through this because no one is wanting to see each other's side. A good portion of you wants to work through this, okay, for some. And then some of you, you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on. And it's just a matter of taking those steps, whichever direction, And if it were, for many of you, for a group of you, it's also showing you that you want to go through all the steps to ensure you're not leaving anything to chance. You're trying different options to resolve this problem. You're wanting to do everything you can. So, in fact, if in the future you decide, you know what, this is no longer for me, this no longer serves me, you know in your heart that you've done everything you can to make this connection work. Okay? So a lot of you, you're really seeking opportunities and that are available to you in order to get things done. So we're showing kind of the trajectory here of what is occurring in this situation for you all, okay? There has been a lot of heartache, a lot of stress. They're even showing me, for some of you, it's been a financial strain. Perhaps someone is spending more than they should, and it's affecting the family dynamic. It's hurting the overall family system. They're showing me another set of individuals in the same light, okay? And they're coming together to make decisions together. Right now, it looks as though finances and things of that nature, this individual goes and buys and does whatever, then the other individual does the same, and there's nothing left, right? For these types of situations, they're sharing with me that just a few minor tweaks could make all the difference and remove so much of the stress from this current problem, okay? You just have to do things a little bit differently in order for you to get, a different outcome. In relation to the situation where you guys need to play and relax, okay? So you're able to make a decision with a more level-headed, in a more level-headed fashion. Once you get beyond this, they are showing me that you have a lot of opportunities that are going to present itself to you. It's almost like the world opens up for you, because when we have a lot of things and they're showing me like a room with just scattered stuff everywhere. When we have so many balls in the air and we have things that are unresolved, it's very hard to see or allow new and exciting things, a new chapter to open up for you. It's kind of like you have to tidy up the room. You have to do some spring cleaning, if you will, summer cleaning. Get rid of what no longer serves you, so you allow room for these new ideas and thoughts to come into your mind. In doing this, in setting this stage, if you will, things are really going to open up for you, okay? You're going to tweak one or two things in your life, okay, in the coming months, all right? And the key they're showing me is consistency. If you all get together in this situation, right, and you put together a plan for your finances, and you stick to it for a month and everything's great, but month 2, you go back to how it was, it's not going to serve you. It's not going to allow things to progress in a positive manner for you, okay? It's not going to remove or allow some of the stress and strain that the relationship is currently having, okay? It's just going to bring it back, if you will, okay? So consistency is key in everything you're going to be doing to make these changes. It is without question, my friends, that you have worked long and hard for what you have. You have worked long and hard. And you're going to get here to the point where you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay? This message completely switches up, and they want to touch upon the relationship aspect that we mentioned at the beginning. Some of you are going to be basically headed towards better days. And what I mean by that is you're going to decide to break free from the current difficulty that you're facing, and you're going to choose a new and better life for yourself. Okay? All right, that is message number 1 for you all. We're going to do 2 messages for my beautiful Taurus friends today. It's incredible how astrology, the meditation, and the cards and the messages that Spirit bring forth all end up aligning and really giving you all like a comprehensive review of what's happening and you know what could happen when the right choices are made. Okay, let's draw a couple more cards here. As I draw these cards, I want to share the vision that they're bringing forth. They're showing me an individual that's outside. Perhaps the individual is outside, and they are kind of just staring at their yard, their lawn, their plants, things of that nature. It looks as though things haven't been kept up as much as they have liked, okay? And perhaps the weeds have grown more, and things are kind of in disarray. And they're just kind of looking at all this and wondering how this happened. Like, how did this happen in such a short amount of time? This can very much be a direct message for, physically for your yard and your flower beds and things of that nature, but more so metaphorically. A lot of you are looking at the time that has passed and the chaos that has ensued, and you're wondering how your life got to be to where it's at. And you're not really sure what to do with it. You're not really sure what direction to go or where to start, But let's take a look at some clarifiers here. Let's see if we can get more details for you. Oh, one of my favorite cards has come up. So we know this is headed in a positive and beautiful momentum for you all. Okay. I'm really, in a lot of the readings, the 5 of Wands. I mean, look, message number 1, 5 of Wands. Message number 2, 5 of Wands. Okay. My other signs are also getting very much the same type of overall messages. You guys are going through one hell of a time, okay? You guys, and for many, and as well as you all, my Taurus friends, they're showing 6 to 8 on a calendar. And what that means is the previous 6 to 8 months. It could be longer as well. But you've been going through it, okay? You've really been going through it. The most important message is they want you to see the bigger picture of it all, right? Give take a breather. Same as a very similar message as in message number 1, relax, okay? Give yourself some playtime. They want you to take a breather, okay? They want you to see the big picture for what it is. Be real with yourself. So they're highlighting the Be Real card for me right now. And the message that is coming through here is, in order to get through the day-to-day, perhaps we're not owning up to what's really happening, okay? They're showing me a horse with blinders on right now. So perhaps in order for you to handle and get through the day-to-day, you have to put on blinders, right? But this is the time, okay? This is the period for you to make a decision, right? In the coming months, the summertime period. You have the next 6 months of your year to go. Will you take a break, okay? Will you be true to yourself, all right? Will you pull back the lens, remove the blinders, and see things for what they are? And options will start coming your way, okay? You're going to ask yourself, is this situation, a problem that you're having, is it repairable? Do you want to repair it? Has it reached the point of no return, right? There's been a lot of chaos and difficulty and family dynamic. And it's really coming across as more than just one person that you're having to deal, I mean, there could be one dominant person that you've been having difficulties with, but it's kind of like a collective, it's more than one person. You are so very badly, and these cards are a perfect depiction of the message coming through. You are so badly wanting to stand in your power. I love the King of Pentacles. He is standing in his power. His facial expression, I'm not sure if you can see that, very well. But he is determined to make things better, okay? He is coming across as nothing will stand in his way at this time, okay? Perhaps you've let things go a bit too long. Drew, the 5 of Wands came out in both readings, but the overall message here is we're needing to take a break. We need to reset, decide if we can remove what no longer serves us, and perhaps make some uncomfortable decisions to get us over the hump, to get us to the next chapter, okay? We're going to draw one final card, my beautiful Taurus friends, from the Motivational Insight deck and see what we have to close this out today. I'm wishing you all lots of love and lots of luck during this time. We drew 2, so we're going to take them. The first one is, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop, okay? They're wanting to highlight that card again. Second message, sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. That's exactly what's happened to you, without question. 5 of Wands energy coming in strong and hard for you all, right? But don't lose faith. A few changes, a few uncomfortable decisions, a few tweaks to your daily routine could open up your world.